On a night full of glitter and passion, Taehyung and Jungkook from BTS again stole the world's attention through a special concert held in Seoul. The night was an unforgettable moment for the thousands of ARMY who packed the venue, as well as millions of fans who watched through live broadcasts from all over the world. This duo proves once again why they are the main highlight of the global music industry. Spectators began to crowd the stadium from noon, with long queues showing unstoppable enthusiasm. From teenagers to adults, all present wore BTS merchandise, such as light sticks, t-shirts, to posters depicting Taehyung and Jungkook. Before the concert began, the atmosphere outside the stadium was filled with warm conversations and laughter of fans, who shared their hopes and predictions about the performance of the evening. When the big screen began to display the countdown, cheers echoed throughout the stadium. ARMY waved their light stick, creating a sea of purple light that was so mesmerizing. A few minutes before the concert began, the atmosphere became quiet, filled only with a heartbeat full of anticipation. The concert began with a dazzling musical beat, accompanied by a holographic performance depicting Taehyung and Jungkook's career journey. The two emerged from the raised stage, singing the opening song, My You, an emotional ballad that instantly plunged the audience into the atmosphere. Jungkook, with his soft vocals, begins the first verse, followed by Taehyung's signature voice that adds warmth to the song. The opening track was followed by a series of solo hits and collaborations from both members. Taehyung performs Christmas Tree in an enthralling jazzy style, while Jungkook dazzles with Still With You, accompanied by live piano playing from the original composer. Each song takes the audience through an emotional journey, ranging from heart-rending cries to passionate screams. One of the highlights of the concert that night was when Taehyung and Jungkook performed a duet of Run BTS with a rock arrangement. This performance was the main highlight as it showed the incredible chemistry between the two. Jungkook showcased his energetic vocal and dance skills, while Taehyung provided a soulful feel with his deep and expressive vocals that in addition to BTS's Run. They also performed 0 O'Clock, which was intended for the ARMY. When this song was performed, a large screen displayed memorable photos from BTS's career journey, making many viewers move. Not a few were seen wiping away tears, including Taehyung himself, who had stopped singing for a moment to regulate his emotions. Taehyung and Jungkook not only amaze with their looks, but also with the way they interact with fans. In between songs, they talk to ARMY, expressing their sincere gratitude and love. Taehyung, with his trademark smile, tells the story of their struggle preparing for this concert, while Jungkook, in a more spontaneous style, makes the audience laugh with his funny anecdotes. ARMY, you guys are the reason why we can keep going. Thank you for always supporting us, Taehyung said in a slightly trembling voice. Jungkook added, tonight is not only about us, but also about you. Without the ARMY, we wouldn't be here. The concert closed with the song Spring Day, which became an all-time favorite. Before starting this song, Taehyung and Jungkook asked the audience to turn on their light sticks, creating a beautiful scene that is difficult to describe in words. When this last song was performed, the atmosphere of the stadium was filled with a feeling of peace and happiness. Many fans hugged each other, saying goodbye to such a meaningful evening. After the final song, Taehyung and Jungkook stood in the middle of the stage, bowing deeply as a sign of respect to the fans. They then walked to each side of the stage, waving their hands and thanking the ARMY. This concert was not only a special moment for Taehyung and Jungkook, but also created memories that will be remembered forever by fans. In each of their performances, there is a genuine dedication and love for music and their fans. That night, Taehyung and Jungkook once again proved that they are not only talented artists, but also inspiring icons. With the global spotlight constantly on them, the future seems even brighter for Taehyung, Jungkook, and BTS. This concert is just one of many incredible chapters in their journey, and ARMY will always be there to witness their every step forward. On a night full of glitter and passion, Taehyung and Jungkook of BTS again stole the world's attention through a special concert held in Seoul. The night was an unforgettable moment for the thousands of ARMY who packed the venue, as well as millions of fans who watched via live broadcast from all over the world. This duo proves once again why they are the main highlight of the global music industry. Spectators began to crowd the stadium from noon, with long queues showing unstoppable enthusiasm. From teenagers to adults, all present wore BTS merchandise such as light sticks, t-shirts, to posters depicting Taehyung and Jungkook. Before the concert began, the atmosphere outside the stadium was filled with warm conversations and laughter of fans, who shared their hopes and predictions about the performance of the evening. When the big screen began to display the countdown, cheers echoed throughout the stadium. ARMY waved their light stick, creating a sea of purple light that was so mesmerizing. A few minutes before the concert began, the atmosphere became quiet, filled only with a heartbeat full of anticipation. The concert began with a dazzling musical beat, accompanied by a holographic performance depicting Taehyung and Jungkook's career journey. The two emerged from the raised stage, singing the opening song, Mayu, an emotional ballad that instantly plunged the audience into the atmosphere. Jungkook, with his soft vocals, begins the first verse, followed by Taehyung's signature voice that adds warmth to the song. The opening track was followed by a series of solo hits and collaborations from both members. Taehyung performs Christmas Tree in an enthralling jazzy style, while Jungkook dazzles with Still With You, accompanied by live piano playing from the original composer. Each song takes the audience through an emotional journey, ranging from heart-rending cries to passionate screams. One of the highlights of the concert that night was when Taehyung and Jungkook performed a duet of Run BTS with a rock arrangement. This performance was the main highlight as it showed the incredible chemistry between the two. Jungkook showcased his energetic vocal and dance skills, while Taehyung provided a soulful feel with his deep and expressive vocals. In addition to BTS's Run, they also performed 0 O'Clock, which was intended for the ARMY. When this song was performed, a large screen displayed memorable photos from BTS's career journey, making many viewers moved. Not a few were seen wiping away tears, including Taehyung himself, who had stopped singing for a moment to regulate his emotions. Taehyung and Jungkook not only amaze with their looks, but also with the way they interact with fans. In between songs, they talk to ARMY, expressing their sincere gratitude and love. Taehyung, with his trademark smile, tells the story of their struggle preparing for this concert, while Jungkook, in a more spontaneous style, makes the audience laugh with his funny anecdotes. ARMY, you guys are the reason why we can keep going. Thank you for always supporting us, Taehyung said in a slightly trembling voice. Jungkook added, tonight is not only about us, but also about you. Without the ARMY, we wouldn't be here. The concert closed with the song Spring Day, which became an all-time favorite. Before starting the song, Taehyung and Jungkook asked the audience to turn on their light sticks, creating a beautiful scene that is difficult to describe in words. When this last song was performed, the atmosphere of the stadium was filled with a feeling of peace and happiness.